Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks for hitting that play button and joining me here for another episode at Mike's Mods and Customs. What we have showing you today is going to be the invitational build that I am hosting. That I have Chuck over at Flying Valiant join me, Cole over at Cuda's Diecast Customs. I have Ron over at Somo Diecast, and Dawn at Diecast Pirate. The five of us are building this same car. And the build theme is Street Rod. So I've kind of gotten a little carried away and ahead of the game. I already started working on my build, but I wanted to show you guys what we're starting with. So we're all working with this car right here, the 1940 Ford two-door coupe. It's a really nice, pretty nice casting here. It's got the Captain America deco on it there to start with. But this is the casting here that I sent off to everybody to build. So just to give you a quick little intro and show you how far I've gotten on mine, I've gone ahead and got it stripped down. I got wheels picked out for it for my design. I need to widen up the rear axle so it's going to look correct. But I've cleaned up some of the body lines quite a bit. I got to do something with that window because I'm not so sure I'm going to want a blue window. But I haven't done anything with the base yet. That's going to go into the cleaner and get stripped down and repainted. I do have it drilled and tapped, ready to go. So there's just my quick little intro for my 1940 Ford Invitational build. Chuck at Flying Valiant, Cole over at Cuda's Diecast Customs, Ron over at Somo Diecast, and Dawn at Diecast Pirate. The five of us are doing this build invitational. So go ahead on over and check out my description down below after the video, of course. Go check out their channels. Watch their videos. If you're not subscribed to them, go right ahead. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified of all their awesome videos. So hang in there with me. I'm going to get back to the design work on this and see what we're going to come up with. Alright, so we're back here now. We got to go over to the shop and get the car out of the shop and put it on the trailer. And we'll bring it around here and show you guys what we got going on. So we have it on our Mike's Mods and Customs as I sideswipe the Chevy C10. Guess I didn't cut my corner too great there. So we've already had it in the stripper. We've already had it taken apart. So we're going to get it down off the trailer here. And I'll let's take a look at what we got going on for some wheels. So let me just take a minute here and I'll get this thing blown apart and show you all the parts and pieces a little bit closer. Hang in there with me. Alright, welcome back. So now here we have our pieces and parts, nothing different out of the ordinary. We have a brand new casting, so the windscreen and the window is perfectly fine, front and back, nothing really crazy we're going to have to do there. Except I think I'm gonna tint it. I'm going to get rid of that blue. These are the wheels and tires that we're going to use. Give you a little bit closer look of those. Maybe. There we go. It's pretty sweet looking wheels. And just some basic 40 style bench seat interior there. I'll do something with that to detail that up a little bit. And then of course we have this guy, but that's not staying that way. We got our super clean right here. We're just gonna go right ahead right now and just drop that baby right in there. Let that sit in there for just a few minutes. Get rid of that chrome off of that. Let it sit aside, and we'll get that cleaned up and painted into most likely black. I have a couple different ideas, looking at some pictures. Potentially going to be a two-tone using this body line right here. So we'll see what I come up with. That's going to be our next steps. We're going to go ahead and get that base taken care of, working on that detail in the interior. And then we're going to get this thing in primer and get it ready. So hang in there with me. I'll be right back to show you some more footage. This video is sponsored by Hobbytown. Hobbytown is an awesome hobby store where you can find all your hobby needs. They provide a vast variety of hobby products, including tools and supplies, spray paints, and airbrush supplies, as well as toys, games, radio-controlled items, trains, models, all your fun stuff. To find your local Hobbytown, just go to www.hobbytown.com. Use the store locator at the top center of the homepage to find the most fun Hobbytown closest to you. Again, that website is www.hobbytown.com. Remember, at Hobbytown, we make your free time awesome. Alright guys, so I didn't show a whole heck of a lot of this on camera because, yeah, 1 millimeter Tamiya masking tape is how I came up with this design here that we're going to have for graphics on the side of the car. So it wasn't the easiest to install. I gotta say, shout out to Maple Leaf Matchbox. The guy's voice, the guy's music, background. I watch his videos when I'm doing crazy detail work like this. It just kind of helps relax, put at ease. So shout out to Maple Leaf Matchbox. I'll put a link in his for his channel in the description down below, and hopefully I can get it right this time and actually make it a clickable link. So anyways, that's what we got right now. I'm gonna go finish taping this off in the right here on the workbench, and gonna get some final color on this thing, and I'll probably be back for the reveal. So hang in there with me. I got some more taping to do here, and I gotta hit the paint booth. Be right back. All right, so here we are over at the paint booth. We got all our taping done, and well, I just say a few prayers that I got the edges down good enough to not have any bleed through. And we got our two-tone color here we're going to use from Vallejo. It's just a basic beige. I have a little trick I'm going to do to go over the beige when I'm done that you guys will see in the reveal. But let's see what we got here and give it a shot. Nothing too heavy. Just covering that purple. I'm going to leave the underside purple just for the effect. So I'm going to let that sit and cure for just a couple of minutes. I'm going to finish this up. Hang in there with me. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Here we are at our reveal for my first invitational build of the 1940 Ford Coupe. That's what we started with. We're going to bring it around here on the Mike's Mods and Customs truck, and hopefully we don't sideswipe any of these other cars that are hanging out with us. But this thing came out pretty darn sweet. I mean, check out that color. I tried to mimic a real car that I had found on the internet, and I didn't do such a great job of duplicating exactly what that car was, but I got pretty darn close. And honestly, now that I look at it with that and that, it's almost the same color. It was supposed to be a beige. I tried to do some highlights with a clear yellow. So anyways, without any further ado, let's get this thing down off the trailer and get you a closer look at how it looks. Pretty nice ride. I'm gonna just get it positioned over. I'm gonna be being really careful with it because there's some details that are still wet actually. So thank you very much, Mike's Mods and Customs hauler. We'll back this guy on over here on out of the way, and let's take a closer look at this. So we've gone ahead and put the wheels on there that actually a lot of you guys have helped me choose. We tried to get real fancy with some design work on the side there with the paint. And we come across the front and we detailed up the grill with the Molotov chrome. And I did around the headlights with the Molotov chrome as well for a trim ring. And then I did some clear yellow to simulate the headlights. And then along this side we have some of that same deco going on with the stripes that I attempted to do. Didn't come out 100% perfect. And we didn't do too much on the backside there. Same things with the Molotov chrome for the taillights, and some red paint there to simulate the taillights. So I'm going to get this set up on the turntable here with its partner, and we'll let you guys take a look at the two of them side by side, the before and the after. And let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up if you really like what you're seeing on this video. If you haven't yet subscribed, please go right ahead and subscribe. We're really close to that 200 subscriber mark. The number one rule for this, actually number two rule for this build that I put out to everybody was got to give it away. We're going to pay it forward, and we're going to give this car away. Haven't 100% figured out exactly how I'm going to do that yet, but this car is going to have a home off to somebody else. The number one rule was to have fun, and boy did I have fun with the challenge of getting that paint job done. So I'm going to get some still shots taken of this, guys, and I'll show you up on the end. Don't forget to check out those other builders. See what their awesome builds are. I've come up with this 1940 Ford. Again, this is the one that we started with, and that's what we ended up with. So, with that, I'm going to send this on off. Head on over and check out those other channels. Thank you all very much for joining me here at another episode of Mike's Mods and Customs. Be sure to have yourself some fun. Be safe. Pay it forward. Keep a smile now that masks are coming off. People can see the smiles a little bit more now. So, with that said, gentlemen, ladies, children, thanks for joining me here again. Have a great day.